Hello, guys. You are watching the Camera 64 podcast, and I am your host, Alfonso Chavez. And as always, we are coming to you from sunny San Antonio, Texas. Well, today on the show, guys, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite parts, and that is delivering the consumables that the customer gets after they have done their photo session or had their event photographed by Camera 64. So one of the things that we added in 2021, which we did not have in years past, was actually making this book or these books a part of the actual price. So in case somebody had asked who had hired us in maybe 2020, asked why there was an increase in price, this is it right here. We wanted to start including books, which I really enjoyed making, and a lot of customers did order these after the fact. But I think that by including them into the package, I think that it has really helped the brand. We've gotten rave reviews. Customers really enjoy these books, and I cannot explain to you the excitement that when people get this and they open this up. Grandmothers, aunts, and uncles, they just really love this. They eat it up, and I think it's actually helped me get more customers, and customers now are really happy to pay that little extra premium to get something like this that they can lay out on their coffee table in their living room, or maybe even in their bedroom or a child's room. So we got a couple of these, and we're just going to go and flip through these real quick. So the biggest difference between these two books is the size itself. So this 8.5 book is not too small, but it's definitely large. It's kind of like almost like a sheet of paper. Actually, it's the exact measurements of a sheet of paper, which is 8.5 by 11. And then the next size up, which is what we've been giving with our weddings, and quinceañeras, are also by request from a portrait session. They like to upgrade to this 1 foot by 1 foot. Both are fantastic. The outsides are almost identical. The binding is exactly the same. But the biggest difference is that on these 12 by 12s, the pages are actually laminated, which is really nice. So you could actually get this wet or have your hands wet or dirty, and you can actually wipe this off, which I think is well worth the upgrade. But aside from that is the fact that the pages are what's called a lay flap. So basically, if I wanted to lay a picture across both of these pages, there would be just a very slight, almost unnoticeable seam in the larger book, versus in the 8.5 by 11, it's got the more traditional binding, as you can see right here. And the pages, when they flip, we still have the crease that goes right down the middle. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. This is actually still the kind of binding that is used by most book manufacturers, as well as yearbook. If you've ordered a yearbook from your high school, chances are this is the kind of binding that it's going to come with. But there are some big advantages. Like I said, the biggest is just being able to lay one photo over it, which is great for if you wanted to do a custom background for your pictures. So you could lay out a single picture over the entire 2 pages, and then put a white layer over the top, and then just bring the opacity down so that way you can still put pictures on top, and it looks really nice if you do it that way. But this particular book right here is for Raphael, and he's celebrating his 50th. He turned 50 years old this year, and he's also celebrating his significant other who has passed away. So we took the time, and we worked into both themes, and I think that it worked out to be really great. He was really happy with all his pictures, and I think he's going to be even more excited to get his book. You can see how beautiful this is. These pictures, like I said, have a gloss finish, so it actually, when you look at the book, it actually looks like one huge print that you would get like in a 4x6, which I think is really nice. Now, the 8.5 by 11, on the other hand, it's got kind of a matte finish to it, but it's still really a nice, and it is traditional, obviously. A traditional book has got matte pages, but they still, even with the matte finish, the colors do still come through really nicely on this book, and I think you would be super happy with either or. But I just wanted to take the opportunity to show you this, so that way you can get an idea of just how nice these books are. And I like that glossy finish, you know. When I first started photography, I actually thought that the matte was the only way to go. But I've been working a lot with glossy, and I actually kind of like the glossy now a little bit more than I do the matte for whatever reason. I just think it just has a sharp look to it. When you see everything, the pictures just look razor sharp with the gloss over the top. It definitely gives it another feel. Now just tell me, wouldn't you enjoy having this when family comes over and you open this book and you hand them the book, and you say, oh, look at my son's senior pictures, or my wife's, this is me and my wife's wedding album, and gosh, their eyeballs are just gonna, you know, pop out, because it just really pops, which is what we really love. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. And in case anybody out there is wondering where I got these from, I actually get this from the same source that a lot of you guys go to, but may not even know it, and that's Costco. Costco is fantastic. If you've never had a chance to order, unfortunately they're not in the warehouses anymore, which is something that me personally I'm kind of missing, because sometimes I like to send prints right away and be able to go pick them up in an hour or two. So them not having that service has kind of changed the way I have to do stuff now. We do print more here on site here in my house. I do have a printer and run that for smaller prints, but all my larger stuff I still send out to Costco, as well as these books. So you cannot go to the Costco in person anymore, but you can still order from them. They have 4x6s, they have large posters, 8x10s. They also have the poster boards, which are really cool too. If you've never ordered one, basically it's like a poster board, and the picture gets printed onto the poster board, which is great for if you don't want to get a frame to set that up at a quinceañera or even a wedding. They still look fantastic, and they're rigid too, so they stand up really nicely. You could just put some backing, the double tape on the back of an easel, and you'll be good to go. As well as some other stuff. They have t-shirts, they also have mugs, you know, all kinds of basic stuff. And the great thing about Costco is that they're fast. Usually I get most stuff back within a week to a week and a half for something complex like this. But if I was just ordering prints, posters, things like that, usually if I order on Monday, before the end of the week they get it to me. So I don't know what their secret sauce is. They get it to me fast, first thing, and the second thing is the price too. Their price is super competitive, and I would say probably 90% of the time they have the cheaper price. Now you do have to have a membership in order to use the online photo center, but hey, if you're a customer and you're no longer seeing the photos center right there at the Costco, don't forget they do have online. So guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it with that. I just wanted to show you these books and let you know what they look like, and so that way if you're a customer and you're curious about what they look like, this is it. This is the video for you. But thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully you have enjoyed watching my books and seeing. Oh, let me stop. I got one more, and this one's actually a pretty nice one. So this was a 50th birthday, and this was a soldier who's going to be deploying. But I've also got a birthday party that we did, and I'm really excited about this one, because I normally, not that I don't enjoy photographing small children, but babies, I have a very hard time. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable sometimes. So I'm kind of glad Cedra didn't call me to do her daughter as an infant, but as a 1-year-old, she did call me, so we went out and did her party. But her book came out amazing. Her photos were just beautiful. She had a really nice setup that I thought was really cool. Oops. And so this is her first birthday. And they had pastel, I'm not saying it right, pastel colors, which was the pink, blue, light orange, and so on and so forth. But this one just came out nice. Look at that. So I don't know where they rented this from, but basically all the decorations from the party were rented and they were taken out and set up, which I thought was just awesome. Her cake was really nice too. There's a story behind the Black Swan. She did mention a little bit to me, but look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. I know she's going to be crying when she sees this. But yeah, see, we've got the bunny, we've got the little, I'm not sure what that is. But the setup was super nice. This is the backyard right here. So they had the white bouncer, and this is for small kids. It's not for older kids. For small kids, you see, and they have the little balls and the little animals that they could ride. And then they had the little table set up, which I thought was amazing. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Look at that. There they are playing in the little balls right there. I'm guessing that's probably her bestie right now. But she's 1 year old and she looks amazing. Her mom looks amazing. Her dad looks amazing. And Citra has also been one of those customers that I've been photographing them for a couple of years now. And she really enjoys what we do and she keeps bringing us back. So I just wanted to show you that because I almost forgot to show it, but there you go. Beautiful. This is a 1 foot by 1 foot 1 year old birthday party. So if we can be of any help to you guys, Camera 64, we are here for you. If you're wanting to learn photography, that is coming up too. We are going to start making videos about learning photography, so that way, in case you don't want to hire us, then you can learn from us. So please stay tuned, guys. Till next time, you take care. You have been watching the Camera 64 podcast. I am your host, Alfonso Chavez. And we would really like to ask that you please subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. If you want to follow along on this new journey of mine, photographing here and video in my new little space here, then please subscribe and click the likes. Give me a couple of likes if you like it. Also comment too. You can comment directly onto YouTube or you can send me a message directly. It's alfonso@camera64.com. Our website is www.camera64.com. Or you can look me up and grab my number in any number of places. But Camera 64 is definitely the place to catch us at. So till next time, guys, you take care. And I really hope you're enjoying my videos. I'm trying my best to come up with new content. And there is still a lot more to come. So till next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.